Hey guys, this is Patreon Twitch exclusive. We're going to talk about what we just did in the D&D game, get their opinions, see what they think. So, what'd you guys think of this adventure?
It's awful.
I gave you a pterodactyl with guns.
No, that's pretty sweet. If somebody could give me some fan art of that, that'd be fantastic. Just Booster Gold riding a pterodactyl with guns.
With me choking Wonder Woman.
Yeah, yeah. And
So,
you choking one around.
early on when I was writing up the notes, I planned the pterodactyl to come to you guys after the worm attack.
I see.
Because you
Okay.
wouldn't be able to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Where, because the comic has the battle happening here and like the base is like way over here.
Right.
So they all fly in. But you got the bug ship early, which technically wouldn't be around at this point because Booster and Beetle are dead. So.
Aw, yeah. I finally get to use a key part to my
And
character.
we just had to be in a universe where we already got killed.
Hey.
Not that bad.
Roswell Ghouls people kill Ted, and then Booster died saving the Legion.
I like how you didn't have notes for going back in time to stop Joker, even though that is the most obvious way to go.
I do, but I don't.
And when he didn't have them, I was like, okay, maybe we should just go in the direction.
No. So
Yeah.
I have a general idea of what's going to happen if you guys go back in time, or when you guys potentially go back in time. Mm-hmm. The problem is, since this was fight driven, I had to write notes for the fights and how I was going to handle each of the monsters and what they were all going to do and what was going to attack you. So I didn't write notes off of the other direction because that was going to be entirely winged
Sure.
for the most part.
Right.
I had a general idea of what the characters were going to do, but knowing you two, any note wouldn't have made any sense because that was going to be a discussion based.
I would have just gone back in time and punched
Hitler.
Joker through the chest before Superman could do it.
Ooh, we could have killed him first, then
That's what I'm
Superman would
saying.
never have been
And then
that's what I'm saying.
Superman would have been like, you guys shouldn't
Brilliant.
have killed him.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Or he would have given us a high five.
So what I'm saying is the reason I didn't have notes per se is because a lot of it was going to have to be winged. Because what if you did do that?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
if you stopped the fear gas? What if you fought
Sure,
against
yeah,
Scarecrow?
yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many options.
What if we murdered Lois before Superman could? I don't think I'm getting this time travel thing right.
I mean,
So-
we died already,
Yeah,
so I mean,
yeah,
But
why
that's
not
what I
die
mean. So I was
again?
joking with Houston upstairs, and I was like, so I planned out all the fights and everything if they went to the big battle.
Yeah.
But if they just do the back in time option, we're just gonna wing it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I'm gonna tell Andy to do that one.
I mean, it really is the most obvious choice.
Well, it was funny because I was
You can stop the whole Injustice
Well,
universe.
I won't
Two
lie,
games
I am-
don't exist anymore.
I'm very much attempting to not doing time travel for the sake of it's too easy of a fix.
well, yes and no.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Well, it's too easy of a fix that would turn into way too much of it would not be related to anything anymore because nothing follows a comic. It becomes nothing but homebrew, and we kind of move away from the intent
Which is fine.
of this show.
Well, you
I
guys
thought.
wanted to have that option, so you're still going to be in the
Yeah.
Injustice universe if you go back in time. The thing with going back in time, and Andy can vouch for this, especially with Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, there's always somebody stopping them.
Well, it's always
Wave
either
Rider just
that-
would have showed back up. I would have had to shoot him in the face.
Well, let's be
I've already
honest.
had multiple people tell you guys don't do that.
Yeah.
But in the Injustice universe, that's like one of the core things. They're like, we need to just go back in time.
But every story I have ever read with Booster going back in time to fix someone from either dying or not dying eventually ends in the moral of the story being you're going to have to accept the fact that they are going to die.
Right.
We just go back and grief counsel Superman, so he doesn't try to take over the world.
Right before he punches Joker, we kryptonite him. So he just punches him in the chest
he's-
really hard.
That felt good, right? All right, now let's put him in jail.
Yeah, there we go. A little catharsis for you.
Part of the reason I chose this version of the Injustice universe, and you'll understand more of it after the next session. Can't really spoil all the reasons, but part of the reasons is the insanity of this last fight.
It's already pretty insane.
I mean, I shot Darkseid in the face. Huh? I'm good.
I can't believe you.
I'm choking Wonder Woman. I'm calling that good. I've got
I
plans.
mean, realistically, you were choking yourself.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of column A, column B. I already have plans because she was talking about peace, but her version of peace would put men in charge, and I don't think she would be up for that. So I'm going to write that note down.
He really wants to argue her out of
Yeah,
war.
I
Yes.
really, it's really not going to work. But sure, keep going.
Well, at the very
I'll
least,
just be over here staggering Darkseid and
at the
beating
very
Superman.
least,
No big
at
deal.
the very least, it allows you to do that without having to worry
That's
about
true,
Wonder
yeah,
Woman
yeah.
attacking
I'll give you that.
She was my Deus Ex Machina for that. I wasn't expecting Dan to lasso her up.
That was awesome.
I
Because he
like
was
it.
like, "Oh, I rolled a 4." I was like, "Or."
The problem I'm running into is I have these like, oh, you won't beat. Oh, the hair pointed.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 5 still. I'm about
Yeah,
to
the
drop
giving
Superman
him-
with a punch.
Giving him 90s references free points was ridiculous.
My entire life is 90s references.
I feel like it makes the whole adventure more fun.
Yeah. I like it. Mine was mostly just food related. I was like Dunkaroos, Gunchers.
Like my chains jangling.
Andy, the flincher of Darkseid.
Next time I'm gonna pop out, we should go get some pizza rolls.
Dan and Andy go become Power Rangers. Let's go. I mean, they crossed over too.
Yep.
So did the Turtles.
Yep.
We should hero point the turtles into this universe.
I'm telling you, this is just Endgame at this point. Portals open, Power
Screw
Rangers
it.
come out, Ninja Turtles, Transformers. Why not?
You know what? What if I just get you really, really mad and you become a Red Lantern?
That would work.
Why not?
We probably should just go into space and try to find some lantern rings.
You guys just completely bypass. You're like, it landed in the universe. This one will be fine. We got to go do something else.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
I start killing people out of anger until I get a Red Lantern.
What does the pterodactyl look like? What do they call it? It's got a name.
It looks like a pterodactyl.
No, they
It's a
called
big lizard with wings.
Because Man at Arms tells Cyborg he can't
not a lizard,
control it. And he's
technically.
like, I've got this.
They want you to become a Beetleborg. Do you know what a Beetleborg is?
Beetleborg? It's Blue Beetle mixed with Cyborg?
No.
I
It was
have.
a-
I
it was
have.
another Power Rangers.
I
type
will say
thing.
I've
Oh,
written
is
in
it?
options for Dan to get some powers, but he has to do them.
That's fair.
Did you really?
I have. There's in this.
You
what
do
I've-
have your pill you could pop.
You guys are trying to save those.
Yeah, you never know when we're gonna need
Yeah.
superpower pills.
There
It's
it
got a
is.
point. We never know.
Dealing with Darkseid, I supported Superman. The Talon Fighter.
Darkseid gets PTSD from Booster Gold. That's right. I'm the one thing he fears on Earth at this point. In all of the various multiverses.
He actually now comes to fight just hoping you will show up.
Oh, it's less pterodactyl, more eagle with this with the original. one.
looks
Eagle with machine guns sounded cool too.
Well, no. In my defense, the art's a little off. So
No, the art was very confusing and hard to tell. Plus, we had Power Rangers on the mind, and that's all dinosaurs.
So there it is. It's the Talon Fighter. So here's what it looks like back in the 80s or 90s.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, but
It-
here's-
yeah, it's 80s by the way. He-Man was from the 80s.
and that's what it looks like in there. So
Gotcha.
that's zoomed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-Man is from the 80s by the way, not the 90s.
You said 90s reference. I went with that. He-Man is the 80s. He was around with the G.I. Joe and Transformers. and all that,
Yeah.
All right. Any comments you guys want to make?
No.
Thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Once we finally started actually fighting, that got chaotic quick. Like really quick. And we were I actually got some good rolls there.
For
I
once,
was
you
not
actually
surprised.
Did. Yeah,
That 19.
yeah.
Oh my
Damn,
gosh.
Flappy looks badass.
Right? Thank you.
All right, cool. We're going to end the Patreon Twitch bonus episode. Thank you guys so much. And I guess we'll just hang on Twitch for a minute and then call it a day.
Blurp yourselves.